What's going on?
There's a gnat in your mouth.
Had no need to fight tonight.
Today is our first YouTube video, and we are going to do a question and answer video. And I am Ashlyn, and this is Jacob. So we are just going to get started.
I'm a little nervous. I feel like I gotta think about these first.
It almost feels like a test. That's what
Am I gonna pass or am I gonna fail?
Stop. Okay, so our first question is, where and when did we first meet?
Tinder.
But that
we
was
met on
wrong.
Tinder.
But that was wrong. We didn't.
But actually, she was a nanny for my two little sisters. And I remember I came back from school. I was on break, I think, right?
Yeah, it was last December.
Yeah, I came back from college, and I was like, I walked in. Mind you, my parents didn't. My parents didn't even tell me like they had a nanny. First of all.
And I had been a nanny for like
a long time, and nothing was brought up to me.
I really didn't even know they had a brother. They would drop like the name Jacob, but I was like, who is Jacob? I didn't understand.
So I remember like I walked in, like I just like got home, like I drove home.
Yeah, you had your luggage with you.
Yeah. And like I'm walking in, I literally pulled my dad aside. And I'm like, who is that in the kitchen? And he's like, oh, that's your sister's nanny, Ashlyn.
Like casually.
Yeah, literally like nonchalant, like who, what? Like, so I'm like, why haven't you guys told me anything about this nanny Ashlyn? Like she's really cute. And they're like, oh, we just didn't want to like stress you out or like whatever, blah blah blah. And so I literally like was so awkward, mind you, because I don't know how to react to people or like cute girls when I think they're attractive. Like I don't know how to talk. Like I get super nervous. And then so basically we met.
We just shook hands.
House.
It literally like it was his mother like saying like, okay, Ashlyn, like this is Jacob, and then we just.
Yeah,
shook
she
hands
literally
and
was like, she brought us together.
Yeah, it was
and she
so
was like,
awkward.
Ashlyn, this is my son Jacob, and Jacob, this is our nanny Ashlyn.
And that was it. And we were just like, nice to meet you, and shook hands and walked
like,
away.
We didn't know what to do.
No,
at all.
and then it was awkward.
But
we didn't talk.
She was my little sister's nanny, and that was basically how we met.
Number 2, where was our first date?
Our first date, I remember clear as day, because I'm really good at planning. Like I'm pretty romantic.
Really
I'm pretty romantic.
No, he's not.
Yeah, you don't even know. So like I planned everything ahead. But I asked my dad. I texted my dad. I was like, Dad, I need some like really cool places, like to go take her out at.
But that's thoughtful.
Yeah, and because my dad, he goes out like every night. He's
really good.
He loves taking my mom to dinners, and he knows all the fancy places. So I'm like, okay, this girl's really cute. I gotta do really well on this date.
And you did.
And so I thought everything out. I talked to my dad, and I was like, I'm thinking Mexican food. Mind you, I didn't even know that was her favorite like food ever. And so
we've barely been talking.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, and so we went. I took her out. I picked her up. In my mom's Lexus because.
Which was a nice touch.
Because I drive a truck, and I didn't want to bring her on like a truck, like a lifted truck. So I was like, Mom, I really need to borrow your Lexus. Like, I'm taking this girl out. Like, I really want to show her, like...
Is that really what you did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
So, yeah, I picked her up in my mom's Lexus. You know, it's a little cheesy, but whatever. And then...
And you had just gotten a tattoo.
I just got my tattoo.
That same day.
Literally. So, I was wearing a dress shirt, and I had my sleeves all rolled up, and it was all oily.
It was gross.
And it was like all scabbing already.
Yeah.
But, so we went to La Vida Cantina. It's a Mexican restaurant in Costa Mesa, yeah.
It's really good.
It's so good. I highly recommend it.
And it actually like wasn't even awkward because keep in mind we like hadn't talked really in person. No, that was genuinely the first time we like actually sat down by ourselves without our sisters.
Yeah. And my sister's first of all, my sister is Devin, she's 10, and my little sister Lainey, she's 7. And they literally like had this whole plan thought out and literally wanted us to get married, and they brought us together, which is literally like we met basically. So
Number 3,
okay.
What was your first impression of me? My first impression of him was, this is the first time I'm seeing a person named Jacob that I have heard of, and I saw him in the kitchen and I was like, wow, he's like really attractive. But
stop.
No, I was like, wow, he's like really attractive, and I remember texting my friends and my mom and being like, okay, like the people I nanny for have a hot brother, and that was like my dream. And then come to find out he had a girlfriend who conveniently came over like 2 days
Oh,
later.
you guys did meet. You guys shook hands.
and-
So awkward.
And it was super awkward because keep in mind, like, I saw he had a girlfriend at that point. I was just like, I'm done. Like, I backed off and like didn't acknowledge his presence, like nothing. But then you had gone home. Cause you were only home for a short time.
Yeah,
and then
I
you
went
went
back to
to
college.
and then came back home.
I was always
but-
going back and forth.
Yeah. But I guess you already said your first impression.
You answered
Okay,
that.
yeah. Number 4, when did you meet my family?
Oh, okay, so I got a story. So we've been talking for a while, right? And we're like texting, like I took her out a couple times, like multiple times
It was
actually.
a couple months.
Yeah. And then like a couple months, and she brought up like, hey, I'm going up north, like Sacramento, to go home. And it was September. Because of Memorial Day weekend. That was the first time I met them.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't even know this. I know.
I don't know, I'm really bad with dates.
Yeah, it was Memorial Day. Or Labor Day.
No, it wasn't September.
Yeah, you said Memorial Bay.
Oh, but that's not in September, that's in... No, because our
April,
photo was not
July.
September.
April,
No, because we
April,
had just started...
May, June.
Well, we started dating in May.
So it was May.
Oh no, hang on. We're gonna Google. How do you pull up a new tab? Monday, May 29th. Okay. So it was late May. So we're just skipping questions. So the next question is weird habit of each other.
She has a lot of ticks.
What do you mean?
Like, for example, when we leave, she always has to wheel the doorknob when she locks it twice.
Oh, yeah. I'm like really OCD, but that's not even a habit. Oh, I guess it is a habit. Yeah. I have to like touch the doorknob twice with my left hand, and then I have to leave it on my right hand. And then like my car horn.
Oh, the car horn. Definitely the car horn.
You can say it.
And it's really, like, loud.
Yeah.
And, like, it hurts your ears. But she has to do it twice, every time.
Yeah, I have to lock it so you have to hear the horn twice. But your weird habit, you like rub your feet together. And it's so weird. He'll be laying there and you're literally, you just hear, and I hate that. Like, oh my gosh. I don't know. That's your weird habit. Is you rub your feet.
I don't even notice that.
Yeah.
So I guess it is.
Now
a
he's,
habit.
yeah, now it is. Okay, next question. This is not even spelled right. What do I often do in my free time? In his free time, he just goes to the gym. Or he plays Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Or he plays Call of Duty. But
Oh.
right now, it's Fortnite.
It's definitely Fortnite right now. I love it.
And I don't understand it.
What are you doing your free time? She just cleans. She likes cleaning. She likes
I go to the
reorganizing.
gym with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're either going to the gym or she like reorganizing her room all the time or like getting new stuff. Target, she's always at Target. I always get dragged to Target. But she's always finding new stuff for her room. So that's basically
How long have we been together? Now that's a loaded question. That's a loaded one.
That, my friend.
Unofficially, officially, I'd say 8 months.
Yeah.
Because our anniversary is May 26th, right?
Yeah.
May 26th. But we've had our...
But I mean, just
Our
every
fair
couple.
share,
Every
yeah.
couple is not perfect.
No. And we
Yeah.
for sure have taken time apart, but it's never lasted longer than I think like a week and a half.
Yeah.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. But, yeah, 8 months.
I'd say 8 months.
8 months. What was our first road trip? That was Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we drove back together in 7 hours. Jacob did not drive once. And we did not kill each other. I didn't get annoyed with you.
No, because all I was doing was like pointing out all the cows we saw.
Yeah, that was it. Because he's really, for some reason, never seen like cows.
No, and I actually love cows.
And like, if you've ever driven from Southern California to Northern California, it's just cows everywhere. What makes you mad about the other person?
Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know, like between mad or like irritated, but it's like goes above and beyond when I hear you eating.
Yeah. Like, he's convinced that I swish, right? I
Yeah.
swish my food, but
No,
I
like
don't.
you can
like,
hear the food like
No, I
going
don't.
around in her mouth. Like
Going
it's
around.
and like it's unreal. Like it's just guys like. For some reason, like I just.
But it's not just me. Like he's like that with everybody.
Oh yeah, my dad is the worst. Like
yeah,
it's gross. It's really.
And like I'm like that too. Like if I can hear you like chewing a carrot in class, like I'm gonna go insane. But at the same time, like I don't think I chew.
But for like some reason, like I just zone in on it. Like my body knows, like I hate it, and I just zone in. Like when we're eating like dinner together in the room, we have to have a show on, so we can't hear it. Like you'll just see me like as like she's on her phone or something, and I'm like just trying to like sneak up the volume just to like turn it up so I don't hear it. It's unreal.
And honestly, about you, it's literally just your feet. Oh, he touches my armpits all the time. And it drives me insane because I'm so ticklish and sensitive. So I feel like he touches my armpits like 20 times a day.
Yeah, I think it's just the fact that she doesn't like it and I just like it.
He will just do it anywhere. Like if I'm grabbing like a candle off a shelf in a store, he'll touch my armpit, which is not cool. Like, yeah.
She freaks out. I don't
it's
understand.
So bad.
I love it.
What am I not good at?
I think you're perfect.
That was cheesy, because I was going to say parking my car for you. He can park any car, and he can park it well. Any car. But for some reason, my small car, he can't park.
I cannot park that little Elantra to save my life.
And it's the easiest car, in my opinion.
I'll pull into a spot with my truck, no problem. I'll back it in.
And his truck is very lifted and extended.
Easy.
And
but her little Elantra, I cannot park it to save my life. I'll go into a spot, I'll reverse it like 20 times, and then I'll repark it.
And it's always crooked, and he just walks out and just like whatever. I don't understand. What am I good at?
Communication.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh. Why am I so on different spectrums of you? I was gonna say like teaching me things at the gym. Good at like, cause when we first started working out, I was really.
She didn't know anything.
No, it's not that I didn't know anything. I wasn't very.
No, you were. She wasn't motivated.
No, it wasn't even motivation.
Basically, like.
No, what I knew was very limited. Like it was very much basic in a box, and I hadn't ever like ventured out, so my knowledge was very small at the gym.
Basically, cardio, stairmaster.
Yeah, and like I would do basic just like squats and like lunges.
And then I came in and I showed her the ropes.
But he was very good at like, actually I wouldn't say patience.
And let me tell you, like, it was just recent where I'm like, we're finally like that gym couple. Like, I don't have to worry about her is what I'm trying to say.
He used to all the time.
Yeah, like I was getting so stressed out because like at the gym I'm like just focused and I want things done my way and I want to get it done. Like I want to get in and get out, but I want to have a good workout. And like with her it was the most complicated thing because she would always want to talk or like ask questions, like, which is fine, but like
I don't learn. Like he would be like, okay, pick up those dumbbells and like you'd be like, do curls, and I'd be like, well, I don't know what weight dumbbell I'll do. Like, that didn't even make sense. I don't know what weight of dumbbell. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. And he would just glare at me from across the room, and I'm like, yeah.
But it was literally just recent. Like, it was like, 2 weeks ago? And I was like, wow, like, we actually had a good workout together. Like, I don't have to worry about a thing with you.
Thank you.
And her definition in her body is coming, like her back. Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank you.
We're working that out good.
Favorite feature about the other?
Her smile.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I was gonna say your smile.
Oh.
He has a really good smile when he's like not baring his teeth. I wish people knew what that meant.
No, but when she like when I'll come home, like say from like work or like we haven't seen each other for like a couple days because obviously we don't like live with each other. And, like we've had like some time apart. I'll come home. And then she'll have like the biggest smile on her face, and you can just see it, and like her eyes like squint. Like it's like the cutest thing ever. And she like does her little squeaks.
He just has really big teeth. No, he has a really good smile. He has
what?
A really good
I just
smile.
did all that compliment.
I know, no.
He has big teeth.
He has a really good smile, and if I'm going off of what he's saying, he gives really good hugs.
Okay,
very
so
good hugs.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I'm really bad at showing affection, if you haven't noticed by now. What do we argue about the most?
Communication.
Yeah.
Once again, communication, like on the dot. Didn't have to think about it.
And the things we argue about are so unavoidable.
they're
or
just,
no, not unavoidable.
it's not,
they're
it's
so
just minor.
avoidable. Yes.
They're just so minor, but like when we get upset, like we're both hotheads for some reason, and when we like get upset, like we just butt heads like hard.
Like, I don't know if anybody follows signs, but he's an Aries and I'm a Leo, and we will just continue to go at each other.
Yeah.
Because we're both stubborn and we both think we're right.
Yeah. And I want to be alpha, and she wants to be alpha, and it's just just a no go. And so when we're just so mad, we
have to walk away. Yeah, we literally have to walk away because we just get so.
It's over the smallest things though. You guys would think it's
so
ridiculous.
Stupid.
But communication, I'm really bad at it.
But what we're really good at is getting over things.
Apologizing.
Yeah.
Definitely apologizing.
Yeah, once we calm down. Nicknames for each other.
Like I said, no, I didn't say no.
No, you did.
I did.
Oh, no, you didn't.
No.
No.
My nickname to her is my little almond joy, because first of all, like, she's just always happy. Like she's just always like just joyful.
As my face is straight, like staring at the ceiling or the wall.
I call her my little almond because she has an almond-shaped face.
And I've literally pulled up a Google image of an almond.
And it literally looks like an almond.
I'm gonna do it right now. No, I'm not, because you probably can't see it. He swears my head looks like an almond, and I've asked and polled so many people.
Like, look, it just looks like an almond.
It's because he thinks that my chin is pointy, so he thinks that an almond is...
So when she gets like super excited and like super smiley, I call her, oh, you're my little almond joy.
Because my chin gets super pointy. But it doesn't look like an almond. Like, I have a huge head. It doesn't look like an almond.
Yeah.
I don't have a nickname for you. I just call him a little rat.
Yeah.
But that's not even a nickname.
You see, like, the affection that what she just said is she can't show affection. That's literally what you guys
I
see.
show affection in, like, I'm gonna buy you, like, coffee today. Or, like, I'm bringing you dinner tonight because I know you wanted this.
Yeah.
I'm more so, like, action. But he's also, I don't know. I really don't know. Your affection...
I'm
flips.
pretty, yeah. Okay, on like off days, I'm not affectionate and I just don't want anything to do with anyone and I just stick to myself. But like other days, like when I'm like super happy or something, like I'll just be like grabby with her.
He's very like touchy and affectionate, but it's good. We level each other out. We actually should do how old we are.
Oh yeah, I guess we never got to that.
We didn't explain like what we're doing, who we are.
So basically going back to like how we met or like who we are.
Yeah.
I thought she was like 25, 26. I thought she was old, but like...
Which is quite a stretch because people think I look 17.
Yeah.
Which I agree with.
But like, I like older. I'm 20, so I literally turned 21 in April, which is coming up. But I like older women. I don't know why. I'm not sure.
But it's good because I only like dating younger.
So I think like we fell into place and we met at the right time.
Yeah. So that concludes our question video.
I hope you guys liked it. I actually had a lot of fun. I literally thought we were gonna be super weird and I was like, it's gonna freeze.
And we both sat there for like 10 minutes, like saying, like, you say the intro, no, you say the intro.
You guys should have, like, we should have bloopers.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really super embarrassing.
No, we will.
But you guys should have saw us. Like, we were already arguing. We were already butting heads over who's gonna
Because he was like, no, like, you pick up the phone at this
time. I want it
like,
this way. You're gonna do it this way. And it was so scripted, but
it's not scripted.
It's not at all. Like, we actually did very well. We did very well.
So, hopefully you liked it.
And then maybe come back to our channel because we'll have some more fun. And we'll explain more. Like, we'll get more detail about us and our relationship. And
go from there.
If you guys have questions, let us know.
We have a lot of ideas.
We have
about what we're going to do exactly on this channel. But
we're pretty creative and you guys will like it.
We're pretty creative.
And you guys will like it for sure. So make sure you come back.